We're live, bitches.
I don't know
We
what
didn't
else to
prepare
say.
for makeup. We didn't prepare for any lines. We didn't rehearse jack squat. This is pure unfiltered camping buddies. At you with episode 31. I'm officially doing the intro since I guess I just was talking first, but we're going to talk some hot topics. We're going to talk about a lot of good, keen details you might want to be informed about. First one being COD, DMZ, or Warzone. The new Modern Warfare came out not too long ago. We've been all playing it except for Lissa. And we have our own fucking tidbits and tats and details that we like to share to the rest of y'all. Colin's got some hot takes. Let's take it from Colin. Or Mysterio.
Yes, thank you. Lovely introduction. I would just like to start by saying that just because you make us play the new game mode, DMZ, in order to unlock the new weapon, does not mean I'm going to enjoy that game mode. So
Okay,
don't
yeah,
force players to play a certain mode to get the new shit. Especially since I paid for a $70 game and I'm not even playing the game that I paid for to unlock that weapon. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
yeah, I agree. The
Jesse,
weapon progression has been like terrible, and like having to unlock like new guns just to unlock some attachments on other guns. It's just so confusing compared to the other CODs.
Ew. Yeah, I mean, I'm not ragging on you guys, but the typical COD player is like scratching their gooch at 2 a.m. They're not really the smartest bunch, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to mainstream it for these guys so they can understand it. And like what you said, it's just too complicated. Like sometimes I'm scratching my gooch at 2 a.m. So I'm not all the way there. So it'd be best if it was just like for the camos, it was just like at this certain level you would unlock this certain attachment.
Yeah.
But maybe once we're rich billionaires, we can make our own fucking AAA game.
so since you bring up the camos, I would say that at least the like main four and then the mastery camos, like the gold, the platinum, and all those are decently balanced. I understand like having to unlock gold on other weapons in order to get platinum and whatnot. But then like the broader camos that are just under like certain kind of styles, those ones are weird because I
Oh
have to
yeah.
like I have to play with a certain weapon, get it to a certain level, do a certain challenge with it. It's like, do I even want to use that gun? Because I don't know about you guys, but in every COD I've played, you test out the weapons, you see which one works best, and typically you don't want to play with the weapon that is the worst in the meta because
Yeah.
that's just not enjoyable.
Well, to be honest, there's some good and some bad with it because for one, the best thing ever is that you have that camo for every single or gun. But you, like you said before, it's only for limited guns if you have the mastery camo. But say you want like the cool solid skin pink camo, for instance, you have that for every single gun now, and you only have to grind out for like the max level into this certain attachment, how many kills for this one specific gun. But God, that one specific gun sucks shit. Especially if it's like a pistol or something, you have to kill like a bunch of people with it.
Well, I mean, pistols have gotten quite better in Modern Warfare 2. Fastest time to kill that I've seen in a COD recently. But it's
Yeah,
still I think the problem for me with like the extra camos is the fact that I'm not even really interested in them. If I'm
Yeah.
playing this gun to grind for a camo, I'm grinding for the mastery camos, which are gun specific.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like in my personal opinion, cause like I used to like grind for the camos a lot in all the COD games. Like I like don't have like a reasoning to unlock the other camos besides like going for the gold. Because like you used to have them like all in just like one gun, like for the specific challenges with that gun.
Mhm.
So like now that I can just get to gold with like out doing all of those, I see like no reason in doing them like at all, you know?
100%, I agree.
But yeah.
Oh.
But other than the camos and the guns, I have been, or at least the progression of the guns, I should say. I've been enjoying the game so far. Gameplay itself has been fun feeling overall. Uh there are definitely skill-based matchmaking is it needs to be there, but it also can be not so fun. You know, you have 3 games in a row where you're just absolutely crushing motherfuckers, and then the next game you get the sweatiest bastards against you, and you
Oh.
feel like a complete knob.
Yeah.
Especially in
it can get
DMZ,
bad.
dude.
Bro, DMZ, I don't know what it is about that shit. That shit is fucking hard.
It's probably because of the skill base. I don't know what it's abbreviated to, but it's just basically like Escape from Tarkov, where you go into the certain zone, collect shit, and exil back out without dying, and you collect that stuff. And if you do die, you lose all of it.
Yeah.
So it's just a big, great pain in the ass, especially when there's a fucking gun like specific to that game mode to unlock into other games,
Oh.
bro.
That's rough, and especially it's obviously it's pitting players against each other like regular battle royale Warzone, but then in addition we have all those AI, and they are everywhere,
Yeah. It's
everywhere.
just unrelenting with them.
And so you get used to dealing with the AI because they're tanky, but they're doable. And then suddenly you get third partied by a real person, and it's like, man, come on, we're all trying to get this gun.
What were they expecting? Like, our brains are wired for like Call of Duty is to kill each other. Who's gonna take the time out of their day to be like, hey dude, you wanna team up and like fight against these guys? Whoa, sure, bro. Are you fucking stupid? No one's gonna be fucking doing that. Everyone's gonna be like monkey mode and like killing each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that pisses me off. Because you're trying to exfil and you have the fucking gun in your hands. It's so tangible. And these motherfuckers are camping the exfil zone and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
For those of you unaware, there was a game where we did have the gun in our possessions, and we were about to exfil. It was right there, helicopter coming in, and these kids camping with some shotguns rushed us real fucking hard.
And their proximity chat was like, get good, kid.
Oh yeah, they
Oh.
sounded like
no.
12-year-old Japanese girls. It was not even funny.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sad.
no. That was horrible. That was so like, I was trying not to get tilted. I was like, they're just kids. It's just best to turn it off. But then I was like really getting to me. I was like, I was
Fuck them
fuming.
kids.
Fuck them kids.
They shouldn't even be on that game. Oh.
For real. Oh my gosh. Are we good at ranting with DMZ and Warzone and such? Because we can honestly just go to the next topic, which I am very
What is the next topic?
excited about. It's going to be about the new anime, Chainsaw Man.
It's so good.
Oh God, ugh. It's such a good opening. Like the opening is honestly what roped me into watching the show. It's the bomb, awesome good. And it's just like the simplicity of like the whole character's motivation was just live a simple life
Yeah.
and just to touch tits and do all this weird quirky stuff. It's kind of neat to watch because I know a lot of these motherfuckers out there watching this show kind of relate to that in some way or fashion. The characters are awesome. Power is super cool. I know a lot of people would like her because she has like a lot of like. I just know a lot of people would just like, oh, I love my cat, and I'm also kind of crazy at the same time. So they're like, whoa, power! Ah! And then Makima is just like some like she's honeypotting what's his name, Denji.
Oh yeah,
And then
for sure.
oh, I can't wait to see what she fucking does to him because I know she has bigger plans. Who's the other guy? The top knot guy,
Aki.
Aki. He's just a straight laced guy.
Yeah.
You need him to counteract Tanji or no, not Tanji.
Denji.
Denji and Powers bullshit.
Yeah. I like
Fucking
Kobeni,
awesome show.
like despite
Oh my god, I love
I
Kovani.
love
She's
her.
so cool. I can't wait. She freaks out the fuck more in later show or episodes.
mm,
Is this season not completed yet? They're
no.
coming out with episodes?
We
I
are
think
on episode 6.
7. Or is it 6? Because one just
We're
came
on-
out today.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we first saw our depiction of Kobani, live action, live everything animated. I keep losing my pen, but she's freaking the fuck out. She's like, everyone's annoyed with her. And to be honest, if this is your first like interaction with this character, she's annoying as shit, and she tries killing the main character. That's not cool at all. But she has a hidden depth to her, which I really like, and she's kind of like the fish out of water character for us. Cause there's demons out there, the tomato demon, the motherfucking chainsaw demon. You're gonna be fucking scared out of your mind. Like poor Kobe over there, and her only choice was either that or prostitution. So give her some
Yeah.
slack.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And she's got the cute clips in her hair, and she's got like the side ponytail. I'm like, girl, you're rocking that shit. I wouldn't be scared at all. But yeah, a lot of these episodes are free on YouTube if you like kind of want to watch those.
What else is on Hulu?
Crunchyroll.
I think it is on
and
Hulu.
Hulu.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Denji's also an interesting character. I love his what's his dog's name? His chainsaw dog.
Pochita.
Pochita's really cool. I've yet to see any of the other main characters that were in the theme song, like the blonde guy, the angel, that weird
Uh-huh.
guy with the grayish snout on his face. I don't know what the fuck that is. That one demon at the end of the theme song that was all like that. I don't know what his
Right.
deal is, but it's a cool ass. Oh, it's just it was new. It wasn't like anything
Yeah,
like
it feels like refreshing, you know?
yes. They're willing to
Like-
be weird and they're willing to be strange, which I love.
Yeah. It's like another thing to get like hyped up for, like with like the Attack on Titan days, you know?
Mm.
Is anyone talking about Attack on Titan nowadays?
No, yeah. I know. I haven't heard
We already
shit
know what
about it.
happens.
Yeah.
It's cool to see it like in live in like animation form, but that was during COVID, and during that time, COVID had like them like recording in their closet, which wasn't
Yeah.
really fucking efficient.
True.
So I'm not really excited for it anymore. That ship has sailed. Are we done on Attack on Titan? A new topic? I don't know what the time limit is.
So with this, I just wanted to ask each of you guys real quick. There's a lot of new animes dropping and some coming back, with Bleach getting those new seasons.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a bit of hype, but I want to know from each of you, what do you feel is the best anime that has stood the test of time, and what is the best manga that has stood the test of time?
Oh.
I mean, in my opinion, like manga wise, I would say Berserk. Like with like its longevity.
man.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Berserk, for me as well, #1 manga, Berserk. Nothing's going to top that. And I know there are some that are close, Vinland Saga, Vagabond, but Berserk, we got the OG in terms of protagonists with that manga.
Well, like
I think you're the only two that read manga. So I signed myself out in that regard.
But what about anime?
You
Because
motherfuckers
my
have
anime
not
answer is different than
lived.
the manga.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop for fucking sure.
Yeah,
Cowboy
that
Bebop,
is
Great.
pretty good.
solid choice.
Great
Solid.
script. It's original. It didn't come from any manga originally, and a great English voice or English dub out of any fucking show. I love that for fucking death. I might be a bit biased, but the content is there. And even if you don't like it at all, it's still a relatively good show. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Solid.
pretty solid, honestly. I gotta give it to you.
I will say, for me, the anime that will stand the test of time, always Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, that one's
I
pretty good.
did
I've heard good
jump
things.
in.
Like I personally haven't watched it yet, but it is on my watch list. But I've heard really good
Gotta
things about it.
gotta get on that. Here's the thing: I started with the original Full Metal Alchemist, which not as good. I didn't even finish it because Brotherhood came out, and I just started watching that.
Hmm. So would you say like I should like start with the first one, or should I just jump into Brotherhood?
Don't even bother. Just watch Brotherhood. Brotherhood is the only thing that matters.
Gotcha.
Because I heard they like followed like their own storyline with the first one, and then they were
It's
more.
So what happened was they both started following the manga, but when the original Full Metal Alchemist anime was out, the manga was not finished, and so they did their own thing at the end because they had to.
Mm,
But when Brotherhood is a more faithful adaptation, and it is so much better. And it like if you watch the original Full Metal Alchemist first, the anime, you're like, okay, this isn't bad. But then you watch Brotherhood all the way through, and you realize how weird the original series was and like the direction that they went.
Hmm.
mm. Okay. Well, I feel like we're missing out on one person. Alyssa, what would be your favorite either manga or animation adaptation that stands a test of time?
Um, I think SAO. It's got everything any like beginner anime watcher would need, you know. The dub isn't absolutely disgusting for people that don't want to quite watch it subbed yet. Um, their voices are actually decent. And
Okay. I, yeah.
awfully incesty, which is a little gross, you know. But that's not until the second season. So if you can get past the first, it's not bad though.
That's cool. No, for sure.
But are you just talking about like the original series or all of the series of SAO?
I haven't seen the rest of it. Only the original series.
Okay.
Cool though. Yeah. I mean, like no judgment, kinda.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on incest people or anything.
No, we are on that.
Like, I started watching the second season because it was like more like gun based, like shooter. Like if they were in like a Call of Duty game or something, I was like, that's cool as fuck. But then like they were chimping out on the animation because both of these motherfuckers are talking to us and they got like their cups up to their mouths and we can't hear them dub, which is the only moving part of their face, to be honest. So like, yeah, you know, we're talking about this, that, and the other, and we kind of want to know your input on that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And honestly, if she killed a real life person, why would she play a game about guns? I would
True.
be heavily traumatized.
It was to help her get over her fears, right? I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I
The
don't
green haired
know.
girl.
Never
Mhm.
watched it.
Yeah, I'm probably not giving it as much credit as it should if it is good. But I
Yeah,
don't know. My
I
sister
just I
started watching
haven't
it.
given it like the doubt of like going in for like a rewatch, you know.
Mhm.
Like I thought it was interesting. I couldn't get past it, if it makes sense. But like also I can't
Fair.
really like for like instance, Darling in the Franxx. I haven't like I just can't get into it at all. Like I can't get past the first episode. It's just like
I-
it doesn't hit me,
Here's-
you know.
Just watch Evangelion.
That's
Just
what
cut the
I'm
middleman
comparing
and just
it to.
watch it.
Because I
You know,
love Evangelion
guys-
and just you know I feel like that's just like a rip off of that, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
you know
our-
what I really don't understand about Darling in the Franxx? Why do the mechs have like anime girl faces? Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
huh?
Why
Like,
is
To
their,
they're
sell
why is their face
porn!
moving?
That's all they want, sell porn!
Like if it's supposed to be like a robot, like it has like an actual body kind
This-
of, you know.
And like the females, like, or the ladies in the show are like got their asses up and it's like, grab my fucking hips.
Yeah,
You
like
know, we got to
like for
pilot this
what?
machine.
Like why does it need to be piloted
Dude.
like that?
Who made these fucking machines? Jeffrey Epstein?
Horny bastards.
Literally.
Oh,
Ramos loves that anime so fucking much.
Yeah, like
Everyone
I
told
don't
her.
know.
he just
how-
wants a freaky girl with pink hair. He's like, honestly, I feel like he'd be the type of guy that would like Power from Chainsaw Man. That's what
Yeah.
I would see. He's like that kind of guy that would like those girls,
Mhm.
or he
That
would
makes
like. He's a guy that would like those type of girls. But
Mentally unstable.
He just like
Hey.
Bieber.
We're already aware he's attracted red flag.
Yeah.
well, I think our only incentive to even talk about Darling in the Franxx is because of Miles, and it's only his infatuation with 2B, or what's her name?
02.
02. So
2B is from near Automata.
the Automata.
Yeah.
Still, like, I
He
feel like there's
literally
stronger shows.
said-
I've seen the first episode. It wasn't that good, unless he's just watching it for that girl. But
Probably.
it's on Netflix. They have it redubbed to perfection. Just watch Evangelion again.
Hmm.
Does anyone else have anything else to say about this particular topic with anime in general?
I'm Gucci over here.
Okay. All right. That's next topic time with ya. We're gonna be talking about the whole blue check mark on Twitter.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
that's been like
God.
Yes,
going on
go.
forever. Like
Ugh.
I've been hearing a lot about it.
So,
Elon
Daddy
Musk is
Elon
so dumb.
purchased the company. It's not running that smoothly. I don't know what he was thinking. It's just, I guess he doesn't really care for all the companies who rely on Twitter for their updates. It's a
Mhm.
wide platform for sure, but like with this whole like Twitter like buying the checkmark thing, it's like it's in complete shambles. It wasn't running that well. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I was talking to Colin about this part of the podcast. It was this insulin company. Someone paid for their check mark and just did their whole like. I think they just copied their thing word for word their bio, and it was like, hey, for now on, we're paying like
Oh
it's
yeah, I saw
insulin
that.
is free.
Yeah.
They lost like $1 billion in stock money, which is like their company is dead pretty much, or I don't even fucking know. It's just it's in shambles. It's crazy.
Yeah, they said it was like free or whatever. Like the fake account
Mhm.
said it was free. And then like the real account like doubled back on that and said, "Oh, it's not, you know, like there's like a fake account." And like they're
Yeah,
just like,
it was
"Yeah, cuz like,
actually-
you know, it's so wrong that people want insulin to be free, you know." Like cuz it's a free like cuz the creator like sold the fucking patent for like $1 just so it could be
Oh,
free
yeah.
for everyone.
Mhm.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I, for one,
First
think
off-
like the checkmark
Sorry.
thing is like hilarious, cause like people like rely so much on like public figures for like their information, and like they just judge people just solely on the check mark or whatever.
It gives them power.
Yeah, to make what they say important.
For sure. Like I just saw like a tweet from like Nintendo of like Europe or something, and it was like it was Yoshi and Toad making out.
Oh my gosh.
It was like living the dream. That was cool as fuck. I kind of like this. It opens a lot of meme potential, but
Mhm.
then like it also can spread a lot of misinformation, especially if people take that word for word and losing or taking stocks out of like $1 billion of a company.
True.
I'm kind of anti-corp. I don't care what these corporations lose or win,
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
it's like it could spread havoc. Say like political figures, they get copied. I know Joe Biden got memed on and was all like, I don't know what the fuck he said, but I know he got memed on.
I don't think he knows what the fuck he said.
I guess that's true. But yeah, I mean, a lot of havoc can spread on there, and I don't think it was really well thought out. I guess he had too much faith in the internet.
Hmm. Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to bring up. Do you guys have any other input?
Um, what is it? I mean, he didn't he fire like 1,000 people the first day, Elon Musk?
He did. I think so. He
Well,
also
For
what
brought.
being,
wasn't there? What about this thing with the bots? Because he was like, "What percentage of your users are bots?" And they literally like wouldn't give him an answer, and it was some ridiculous percentage that was bots when they discovered it.
Oh yeah, because like I think Joe Biden's official Twitter was like tweeted something, and he has like some followers lesser than the amount of likes he got on this tweet. So bots, I
Mm.
think, are involved.
yeah. Um, and he emails the employees at like 2:30 in the morning, telling them that like they have to be in the office that day. Uh,
Poor
Yeah.
babies.
and
So
like a lot of them are remote because Twitter started that at the beginning of COVID. So then I guess a bunch of
Oh,
them have to fly in.
oh, that's
Mm.
right. Oh no.
Damn.
But
so
then again,
here's
it's. I'm sorry.
oh no, I was just gonna say here's the thing with the bots. Of course, as with everything, there's two sides to it. Depending on who you choose to read, they're either going to tell you that the bots are less than 5% of the users or it's more than 80% of the users. So even if there's a middle ground between those two, that's like 40 to 50% bots, which is shady as hell.
Mhm.
It's not like they don't have the power for it. If it is true, it
No,
makes
but that's
sense
the
to why
point.
they
Is
would.
that's like really shady and corrupt. Is all these employees were just happy with bots being around and not actual users because bots are controllable.
It's like a fake voice. It's like, look at the majority who liked my tweet. You can't disagree with that, right? And then they
Mhm.
have like 1,000, even though they're like 90% bots.
Yeah.
Honestly, Twitter is just like, I don't know why Twitter is so big. I think that's why Elon wanted to buy it in the first place, so it wasn't so like heavily one-sided on a political spectrum. But when I heard everyone doesn't like it, which is true, a lot of it was sloppily introduced. But then again, if it's like fair playing ground with everyone, I think that's what's needed. So it's not also one-sided. I gotta let my kitty out. Oh, Kitty's gonna come out to play. We might see him in a second.
Kitty, kitty.
But yeah, that's my only input with Twitter. I don't use it, so I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't
Gotcha.
use it either. Um, hello, cat.
Like from what I've heard, like This is just one instance, but there's just employees who are only like 2 people in the office, and they're getting like full meals for fucking free. I heard Elon's like eliminating that,
Mhm.
and they're just freaking out. A lot of the people who were complaining and trying to dunk on Elon got fired immediately, which to
Mhm.
be expected. But yeah, that's it.
Also, like a funny thing I was hearing about this whole like fiasco is that Twitter users are like trying to leave Twitter to like go to Tumblr, and like all the like the Tumblr users are just like gatekeeping Tumblr to like keep them out. You know, like making Tumblr like look so weird and like, you know. And
Twitter's
I
got
I thought it was
a
pretty funny.
shady blotched history. I don't know if we want to start with Twitter. I would go with Instagram if anything.
Well, here's the thing. Twitter's like the cousin that used to be super popular until a bunch of shit came out. And now
Mhm.
Tumblr's like the relatively normal, but there's something off about them cousin. And then there's Reddit, who's just a
Oh
total
yeah,
recluse
God,
and the
jeez.
cousin you never see.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I use Tumblr a lot, but like I don't think I'd be able to like use Reddit like just as is, you know.
Yeah. No, Reddit's for
Mm.
psychopaths, like straight up.
Or
Yeah.
porn.
It's
Yep.
because
For
Yeah.
it's like
incels.
either used for porn or it's used for I killed a man like 30 years ago
Yeah,
and I
like
need to tell somebody. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
there's like those YouTube videos. There's like Reddit stories. Like
Yeah.
I was a teenage prostitute or something fucking crazy like that.
Yeah, I used to watch those shits too. They're like pretty interesting, some of them.
Yeah, but Reddit's is not the safest place.
Yeah.
Either is Tumblr. Like I've heard nothing but like furry porn and other weird crap from Tumblr. So I don't know what they're fucking thinking about that. Kitty doesn't want to come in.
That's wait, but did you guys see
So-
the CEO of Tumblr video on YouTube?
Uh-uh.
I don't
Oh
think I
my
have.
gosh, it's so funny. I'm pretty sure it's a college humor bit, but
Mhm.
it was like after they were like on Tumblr, we're gonna get rid of porn. And hello.
Oh.
Uh but basically he was like, so what percent of the platform was porn? Oh, 8%? Yeah, that's not that bad. Oh wait, no. 80%? 80%. Like he's just uh
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I miss old Tumblr. After they like banned all those porn accounts, it
I mean,
wasn't fun anymore.
it's still there. You just like
Yeah, but it got rid of all the ones I had already had.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Internet's such a fucking cesspool. I think it's the moral of the story. I don't think
Yeah.
it'll do any better. I think like even with like have you guys heard about the firing of the new Disney CEO?
Mm-mm.
I haven't heard any of that.
So Bob Chapek, I think, was fired just because I think everyone hated him because he started like cutting on certain things that people didn't like, and he was just running into the ground or something like that. But I think it just because the stock numbers came out, he was fired because of it. And I think that's all I am informed about. But I think this is gonna be a clean house. I think we're gonna do a little spring cleaning at Disney. So maybe Marvel movies won't suck anymore. Maybe Star Wars can finally get their head out of their ass and do something cool.
oh yeah. He got replaced with Bob Iger, who previously uh ran it for 15 years and then stepped aside 2 years ago.
And that's
But
what
now he's
Bob.
back.
Okay. Cool. I don't know much about which Bob I
Yeah,
picked.
so it was Chapek got replaced by Iger, who previously was
You only had one left in the box, so it's on top of the Pepsi box. Sorry. Honestly, Disney has just been like has anyone ever heard of the Strange World Pixar movie?
I keep seeing like the ad for it, but I haven't actually clicked on the trailer.
Oh wait, I think I saw one ad for it.
Everyone's
I
seen
watched the
ads.
trailer.
It's probably why the fucking Hocus Pocus 2 movie's been so well fucking out, because they went all out on the advertisement money. Because look at this shit. Like, I saw that shit in like a box of cereal and a mattress ad.
You know what?
What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Strange World. Who the fuck is gonna see that shit? And they were like, I saw like, oh, like, have you seen that meme where like Mrs. Fowl was all like, yes, Disney, your first gay character, like you shown that in 7 weeks or something like that. The Jimmy Neutron. So there was like a gay character in the movie, you know, whatever. So Mrs. Fowl was like, yes, Disney, you've shown that 7 weeks in a row. Or something like that. And it showed like all the other Disney's first gay or LGBT character in a movie. Even though it's like whatever.
Yeah, that's
Um,
understandable.
Oh boy. Hopefully Disney would tell real good stories that everyone would really enjoy.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
honestly don't want to put too much faith into like something that's made for kids, because I know kids is gonna be the main fucking like audience for this type of material. But then again, it has a very wide adult audience.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, like, or do we want to talk about the impact that certain choices they make have on the worldwide view of their movies? Because, like, obviously in stricter countries,
Okay.
they have different viewpoints that they just like will ban these movies entirely, and that obviously hurts them a lot.
Like honestly, like the Wakanda Forever thing had like some lesbian thing in it, and it was just a kiss on the forehead. Those are clean. Shit like that is very editable. It could be taken out in one snip. That's it. So
Right.
what's the point?
Well, but that's the thing is, yeah, it could be edited out, but they don't do it, and so the movies just get banned entirely. Because it wasn't just with that. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it with also Lightyear as well as Multiverse of Madness?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, those like in Middle Eastern countries and China, those movies just are banned entirely because they
Especially
won't
China.
edit out the scenes.
Sorry, all my craps here. But China for fucking sure. Like China is like the second highest like market for these movies, and that's just gonna be cut out immediately. So what's the point? Or Disney
Yeah.
needs to pick a side, because it's money, obviously, so they're not gonna want to change, but still.
Yeah.
Like whenever I see like, oh, Star-Lord is gay, Loki is bisexual or non-binary, I'm like, okay, let me see it. Let me see him make out with a fucking guy, and then we'll fucking
No.
talk. They're not gonna do
Here's the thing.
shit.
That stuff goes like all the way back to Supernatural. You know, the brothers are gay, or Castiel and Dean are gay
Oh
for each
yeah,
other.
like
It's
all
like
the little
you're
ships or whatever.
so fucking delusional. Like, okay, whatever.
Damn, I forgot about those.
That was all over Tumblr.
Mhm.
Are they brothers?
Yeah.
How rotted are you? Get a fucking
How
life.
rotted are you?
But like, it has little to no impact. They'll have some side characters that have little to no impact on the story, being gay or bisexual. That can be easily just sweep under the rug.
Yeah, I feel like they just like do it just to do it, rather than
Yeah.
like actually give them any like depth.
I think it'll just shut up all the fans who are dying for it. Because look at like, I don't know how impactful Wiccan or Hulkling will be in any fucking future MCU project, but again, I wouldn't imagine it'd be much.
I feel with any sort of like TV or movie representation in that sense, it's like their whole personality revolves around their sexuality. And that's just
That's
not
also a
like
problem.
how it
Yeah.
is ever. Like Kelly, we interact with you all the time. Your personality does not revolve around you being gay, like in any way whatsoever.
Fucking
And just the
for
fact that
real.
these
It's not
companies make
relatable.
that so, it's so unrealistic. If you want to add that trait to a character, that's fine. It should not be what their entire being is about.
Yeah.
Oh, Preacher Colin, for fucking sure. I don't know if they're just out of touch or something, but you see like ABC shows and it's just like, we're doing a whole 2-minute makeout gay sesh. I don't think I'd want to watch it if it was a straight makeout sesh. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing watching this
Yeah.
for?
Yeah, like I think it's nice that they're attempting because like the gay community is like, oh, there's not enough of our representation in media, but like the representation that we get is just so dramatic, you know?
Feels like a
Like
caricature.
all the
Yes.
stereotypes of it instead of what like anything true and genuine.
Yeah.
Or they'll be reduced to like gay best friends or something very small,
Hmm.
which is not needed either. Either go big or go home.
Mm-hmm.
Not that big, not like straight up like mommy makeout sesh,
Oh
but
gosh, yeah.
just something like actually real. Because right now I relate no one to the MCU within that whole gay thing.
Yeah.
I don't relate to Loki. Like I don't
Yeah.
relate to fucking Star-Lord. Like
Yeah,
what?
no.
I think after Endgame, like Star-Lord's has been on my shit list, and I've never liked Loki, so I don't know what the fuck these guys are.
He's okay.
Maybe Wiccan would be okay, but like, then again, like, be careful what you wish for, because if you want a gay character, you will get a whole gay character. You will get a
Yeah.
whole. You'll get a whole fucking drag queen esque person being like, you'll get like a whole like gay flag and stuff, and you'd be like, oh, I was fighting for gay rights the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get them set up.
So
But
Wiccan is in the MCU then? Like,
he
was he
is
in like She-Hulk or
not.
something?
He was in WandaVision.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, huh? I forgot about that.
Wiccan and Speed.
Yeah. That's true.
Hulkling has not been introduced yet. He is a part of the Kree and what you call it? Kree and the
Uh,
who are the other guys? Scrolls. Thank you.
Hmm.
so I don't understand how Hulkling can be in existence when apparently Marvel is a female Kree. When in the comics, Hulkling is the son of Marvel, Captain Marvel, the original, and a Skrull princess.
Honestly, anything can happen. Maybe he was like born to two moms for some weird thing. Like they're able to like mate and have
Yeah.
something. I
Or they don't
it's
know
up in
how
the
Like
air.
to.
in the same way the Korgans are apparently all male, but in Ragnarok, Korg had a mom.
Mm.
Or like the blue aliens from Mass Effect, I think. They're able to like reproduce asexually even though they're all females. Or female-esque. Um
But it's
they can
but
also
again, it's
score gay points that way too, so I wouldn't hold it against them if they did do that.
but they're not one species that is like capable of such a thing. It's a Kree and a Skrull. They're two different species.
They'll pull anything out of their ass, okay? Like movie producer will go
And that's
balls
the
out.
issue. It's out of their ass, which means it's shit.
You know what we'll see Wiccan do? We'll see Wiccan like be bullied like a homophobic bully or something weird like that, and have some weird stupid issues, which isn't real world. That's like if you go down to fucking like weird states and just fuck around being like super like
Yeah.
yes queen, wear like a super spaghetti, like a like nipples showing tank top, something weird like that. But yeah, what was the
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I just
no.
left.
Oh no.
um, we just went off topic,
Oh
and
shit.
that was crazy.
How do I change? Oh no.
I guess. Well, that's kind of a good segue because we were talking about blue check mark, and then we can go into Wakanda
That's
Forever.
why it's Colin right there. Oh wait. I can show Colin's webcam now? What is going on? Uh shit, how do I can't pause this? Fuck.
It's okay. Most
It's
can
gonna be
edit
in the
it.
video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have to. I don't know what's going on now. Okay, fuck it. Well, he's got the audio. I don't care.
Wakanda Forever. Our inputs, our views, our my webcam's not on. I'm
Nope.
sorry.
It's okay.
Oops, there I am.
There he goes. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, it's back to normal now. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
A lot of, to be honest, like some people ask for like, we don't want any MCU interaction with this one movie, but it's still part of the universe, or it's 100% going to impact the future. Honestly, I'm good with both. If they get to do both, I'm keen on it.
Gotcha.
So, what was your guys' thoughts? Have you guys seen it? Any inputs, actions?
I haven't seen it yet. I've been planning on it. It's just like, you know, the whole like
Oh,
money aspect. I gotta wait till I get paid to do it.
Yeah.
so I'm the most qualified in talking about
And like
I would
That's
not be saying it,
it.
but I
like
researched.
I'd probably have to
with
watch
no
it by myself.
spoilers.
Because I feel like if anything, Moles is just gonna like do everything with his girlfriend now. You know?
Oh.
fair.
So,
Yeah.
like, and like I don't know if I should wait to like see if it'll go on like Disney Plus or whatever, or if I should just go watch it.
Well, it'll probably
Yeah.
go on Disney Plus, but
Will eventually be
it'll
there.
be a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
It'll
that's
be
what they
like
did with
60
like Doctor
days.
Strange. Like I went to go see it in theaters, and then like it just came out on Disney Plus like a few days after, and I was like, wow, I just like wasted the money, you know?
I'm sure you can look it up and let me
Yeah,
check.
and I feel like even Love and Thunder came out on Disney Plus not too long after it was in theaters.
Yeah. Like, it was probably like I
It's-
think a couple months, and then it
It's
was
like
on
a
Disney
definitely. It's a dark movie. Like not themed dark, that too, but it's very dark shading, dark colors, dark atmosphere. So I definitely watched that movie like with all of your lights off, so you can definitely see like Talokan in its full glory because it's definitely not all lit up like Atlantis, like in
Yeah.
Aquaman. It's very dark. A lot of it's very good, like directional wise, screenshot wise. Everything was
Plus. Mm-hmm.
viewed in such a nice way, which was refreshing. Like you see like Namor like in the fucking distance, and he's like cast by moonlight, and he's super dark, and you're like, what the fuck is that guy? Super neat. I overall liked it. I think it was the best Phase 4 product we have seen so far. Everything else has been questionable, and it was very nice to see something that had actual fucking like a plot, an actual fucking idea what they were going to do, and it executed in a very fucking positive, well, positive meaning like in a good light, not like, you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I feel it too. I feel like, I think like the production like matters a lot too. Like having like an actual like big movie instead of like another like show that they like roll out like every other week or so, you know?
Mhm.
Like just for like a money grab potentially.
Because the last product we've got show wise was She-Hulk, crap.
And
Love and
yeah.
Thunder, crap. So seeing this was like, what? Like what you said, production, money, it just went all out and it was awesome. Namor was really cool. I'm very excited to see him again. I would love to see him and Sue Storm like flirt around
Oh yeah,
and
I
get
forgot
freaky.
like that's like a big like thingy in the comics.
Like Reed Richards is very like Dr. Manhattan with his ideas, and Sue Storm is like, I just want to fuck. And then Namor's there to kind of tempt her. And she's like, I'm married. He's very cool. Actor is very nice. I think they chose. I think he has a better depiction of Namor, which is really cool. Yeah.
What, if I may ask, what exactly is that depiction? Because in the Sue Storm Namor like relationship, they regularly just use each other and like in psychopathic ways. Neither of them are good people in that relationship.
Well, I think you're more qualified in talking about that because I just saw like pictures and I had that idea snowballing in my mind.
That's the thing too, like I'm confused with Wakanda Forever specifically, as I talked about before with you, of like them just end up being teammates at the end. Like that's never been Namor or whatever the fuck you want to say. Namor's only responsibility is to his home and kingdom, and he does not care for the surface dwellers whatsoever. He has made rocky alliances with them, but he's never truly been a friend. He is an ally to no one but himself.
I think he made an exception with Wakanda, especially with Shuri, because he was at the edge of his life, and she. Spoilers. We're gonna have to do some spoilers right here, okay? So, Shuri kicked his ass. She was still like getting her ass beat too. He's super fucking strong, but she was trying to get him dehydrated, so they landed in the desert, and she lit his ass on. She lit his ass on fire. He was like, so he was like, I yield, and she was like thinking about it, like I'm gonna kill you, and then she thought like, okay, well, our two societies aren't that different, so I'll spare you if we can make an alliance. And he was like, okay, so
They turned him into a little bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
under the circumstances, I guess so.
Namor does not yield. He would die before he would yield.
Hmm.
You know more than I would in comics wise.
It's just,
But
but no, I understand that the comics are different from the MCU, but that's why I said before I'm done with the MCU because they are not portraying the characters as who they are. They're doing what they want.
Mhm.
yeah, they have their own visions, which isn't the right
Yeah.
vision.
Because they're not, and this is just my opinion, but I don't feel they're actually intending to tell entertaining stories. They're intending to tell stories that send a message, a part of our world. And I don't feel that stories should be a part of what our real world is. These things, especially like cartoons and whatnot, they were originally invented in order to escape. It's escapism. That's what it should be. That's what like the original like the thing about the cartoons that became popular in the Great Depression. It was because people didn't want to be a part of the reality for a little bit. And now we're
Yeah,
getting stories that just shove random messages in our face. It doesn't feel right. That's not escapism.
yeah. Look at the movies in the 1930s that came out. Snow White, like Wizard of Oz. Those are like the most fantastical fucking thing. And Wizard of Oz is literally just like a girl from that time escaping to something better.
Mhm.
Like that's like you hit the nail on the fucking head. I am tired of this fucking politics. I'm tired of the messaging. I just want to have a good motherfucking time. But overall, it was a better movie in comparison with everything else. It wasn't very message heavy, which I really liked. Um, Namor looked fucking rad as shit. Shuri was redeemed in my eyes. Every other character was fucking awesome, funny, and just like not a letdown at all. What? I liked Ironheart. Shuri was awesome as fuck. I thought she was gonna be like annoying or something, but she was a cool fish out of water character for us Americans. That's what she represented. She was super cool. Um, she made her own Iron Man suit. That shit got destroyed, and then she made something out of Wakanda armor stuff. She didn't get it in the end, but it was cool to see.
Hmm.
What they did with the ending. Do you guys know about the ending?
No, I heard there was like something going on with like the after credit scene, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mostly talking about the end credit sequence. So in order to like, so they wear like this white garb into their funerals, right? To kind of
Mhm.
like, instead of black, it's white, and they would burn those garbs once they're ready to like forget about, not forget, but just kind of like I'm okay, moving on. Yeah, moving on and getting ready for them to like go past all their grief. And Shuri wasn't ready to do that when her mom was. And when she was ready, it was the end credit sequence. She just burned her garb. And at that time, um, one other character, I forgot her name, Nakia, and her son were there. And Nakia had a romantic interest with T'Challa. They were, I guess, full on together. They went to Haiti, I think, to retreat before he died. They have a son. That son is T'Challa Jr., basically.
Hmm.
And he is going to be the new Black Panther.
I
I don't want him to be the next Black Panther,
I
to
thought
be
I
honest.
thought they were
They're gonna
already
have
setting
to
up
age him
Shuri
up a lot. Then it's gonna have to
to be Black
take
Panther.
place some years.
I guess Shuri doesn't want to be Black Panther, but
I see. I read that, and I'm okay with like a Black Panther Jr. or whatever. But the fact that they literally named him T'Challa, I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. Like, why? First off, if T'Challa actually named his son, then he would have named him T'Chaka after his father, not after himself, because he's not a selfish prick.
That makes sense, yeah.
that would have been way better.
Because
My name
Hey.
is T'Challa.
Next
He
time.
said his name. Like, he has like his Haiti name, and then he has like his Wakanda name. His Wakanda name was T'Challa. I was like, that was the only gripe I had with the movie. It was like, first off, Shuri's right fucking there. Shuri kind of proved herself to be the kind of the Black Panther. That's what she wants to be. And then we got this little kid. I'm like, it was with Love and Thunder, and then it's with Hawkeye. Like, I don't care about their sidekicks. I don't care about their little baby versions of themselves. This isn't Mario Kart. You don't got baby Daisy kicking her ass down over there, okay? So it's cool that he has a son. His memory will live on. Some of him will live on. But it's just too far when he goes to be T'Challa Jr., T'Challa Chew.
Mhm.
I already did. That's my only gripe with it. I need a pee. If you guys want to continue with this topic or start with the second
what's
one,
the other
I will
topic?
be right back.
Okay. We're creeping up on an hour right now for the time limit.
We could,
I don't know how long these
we could
things are,
just-
honestly.
we could just cut it after Kelly gets back, cause I've gotta eat.
Gotcha. I should probably eat too. I think all I have was
Literally
cereal this
ordering
morning.
food right now.
Oh, nice. That sounds so good, but I've already been like over my budget with
Oof.
stuff. I still got to get like a pizza cookie or whatever for Thanksgiving.
A pizza
Nah.
cookie.
Yeah, Honk said to like bring dessert or whatever. So I
Why wouldn't you
suggested like a
bring
pizza cookie.
pumpkin pie?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Well, cause I figured like Sam would probably already have it, you know,
Oh.
cause she's like making like a little turkey or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. I still kind of want to bring the rotisserie chicken, like just for the fuck of it.
Do it. Fuck it. And if no one eats it, you get to take it home.
Yeah, if no one eats it, I'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I gotta do that because I don't think Mole's gonna buy anything. So, obviously,
No, I doubt it. Is Ash invited?
probably not because Sam
'Cause
really
it-
doesn't like Ash. So
Alright.
I don't know how that dynamic is gonna work out. But anyways, we're on like the podcast, so let's not
Moles will edit
get
it.
into everything. What's the next topic?
Um,
Um,
it's a bit of a
I was-
darker topic.
yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Have you guys heard about it
Yes.
at all?
Yes.
Oh
I moved from Colorado Springs.
yeah, I was hearing about this like for a couple days now.
Oh, you used to live there, Colin?
That's
Oh,
where
damn.
before I moved back to Cali. That's where I was.
Damn. Oof. Yeah, so there was a shooting at a LGBTQ club a couple or a few days ago. And I'm not entirely sure how many people were killed.
I think it was 5.
5 and like
Oh.
18 injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the patrons of the bar, they pistol whipped him with their own gun to stop him. So they're a hero. It was like two people, someone and a drag queen.
Mm.
So some
Damn.
random guy and a drag
Ah,
I just read that they tackled him and basically held him down until police arrived.
queen. Yeah.
I would have shot his kneecap or something. Make sure he didn't move.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't get up.
What was the
Mm.
motivation? Did they say?
I think it was just straight on hate crime.
They haven't even
Considering-
released who it was yet, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not that I know of. No.
See, and that's like weird. I feel because obviously they know who did it. Like he's in
Yeah.
custody. They got to have some kind of motivation at some point. So it feels like there's something being left out.
Hmm.
That's why, like, it's just easy to say like, oh, attack on LGBT club as homophobia, and like, yes or no, it can be that, but I want the full story just to make sure it's not bong homophobia button. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could be just like, oh, he was an ex-boyfriend of a certain person who works at the club and was just like, fuck you, I'm just, something horrible.
Right.
I feel
Uh,
like a lot of these like media sources, they always want to tell you what, they never want to tell you why.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's just to spread more like, it's not lies, it's just more awareness to a certain extent on what's happening, even though it could happen like at any other just regular club. It's like, whoa, LGBT club, and that's like the first thing they talk about. I don't know if it's like a targeted thing or something, like they want to make it seem more oppressed than it actually is. That might be insensitive to say, I'm not too sure, but I just don't know the full extent of it, so I can't really give my full piece.
Right. Yeah, I don't know any more details.
And that's the thing too. Like I tried to look up multiple sources, and most of them said pretty much the same thing. So it's just general hate crime. 5 people died, many injured. They stopped them, but nothing, no specifics. It's all
Hmm.
the general of what happened.
Yeah, it's like you can just turn your brain off and say like, oh, it was just a hate crime, so we can hate him. And it's what he did was not right 100%. It's horrible. But we don't know the full extent of it. We don't know the full extent of his reasoning. It's just easy to say it was homophobia just because it was against gay people or LGBT people.
Hmm.
But then again, yeah, we don't know everything.
Maybe we'll find out if he goes to trial.
True.
I guess that'd be pretty boring trial. He's just gonna get the full extent of the law.
Mhm. Unless he had a reason.
There is no good reason. I kind of don't want to talk about bad topics anymore. I kind of want to get on this high still, so we
Yes,
can.
we can move on.
I guess we already kind of talked about the full extent of the MCU. That was our second topic.
Yeah.
After that, we can talk about Overwatch 2. Is there anything new happening? There's that new hero coming out.
True. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
you know
huh?
what?
What's his name?
Did-
Fucking
We haven't mentioned that, have we? Ramada,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. I think he looks really cool. Apparently, he was like first
He
introduced
kind of looks like a rat.
with like one of the trailers or whatever. I forgot which
I think
one.
the
though.
different forms are interesting. I can't wait to see how that works.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be a
His
pretty cool tank.
gameplay trailer
though.
comes out on the 26th, I think.
Oh, my
Oh, nice.
birthday.
Yeah.
I think it'll be refreshing, like having another tank instead of just
Mhm.
like going along with like whatever meta is.
Yeah, because
You know.
adding Doomfist as a tank did nothing. He's just
Yeah, like he's still
they
I don't
deserve a
know.
new tank. I mean, Junker Queen's decent also, but
Yeah, but like
She's
it's-
also kind of on the weaker side, I feel.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're in terms of
unless you have a pocket.
right.
Or good
and
DPS to back him up.
that's the
Yeah.
thing with the tanks too. I feel like they've been kind of sorely lacking because if you run like Roadhog, Diva, Rhine, Orisa, Zarya, like
Yeah.
they are all solid tanks that can actually lead your team. But if you're running with Doomfist and or Junker Queen, it's like you're closer to a DPS than you are a tank. You don't.
Yeah.
He's
You
one
just
of the
don't have the health.
boys, you know. He's not he's not really, yeah, like you said, he's not really leading the charge. He's just kind of blending in with the crowd.
Yeah, and I feel like they like kind of nerfed Doomfist in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I feel like he was more powerful like as just a DPS than like what he can do as a
With
tank.
my uppercut.
You know?
Well, exactly. I think he was too overpowered as a DPS. Especially with the combo of two DPS, and now that there's only one tank, then him doing all of his solo shit is still kind of overpowered if at least your DPS is backing up what the Doomfist is doing. So I don't think they weakened him. I think they just moved him to the proper place.
Yeah. He needs
Because
the
as DPS, he was so strong.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like only if you like knew how to like play him well.
True.
Right. He has like he kind of has a high skill ceiling with with his abilities in general. They're just because they can be good. It's just you have to hit them.
Yeah.
I think they need to stop doing like DPS for a solid like 6 seasons.
Yeah.
No more
They need
DPS.
more heals.
They also like
More
throughout the
healing.
lifespan they've removed some supports to DPS. Like
Symmetra.
Sin.
Yeah, huh.
Was it Torpborn support?
yeah,
He was, yeah, because he used to throw shield packs on the ground. Oh my god, that
That's
was forever
right.
ago.
Yeah, and
And
Symmetra,
then
I
they
think she had
worked
Brigida's
them.
powers too. She had like the
Um,
throwing the shield.
No, she could place a shield down or a TP down, and that shield would give everyone 25 extra shield or 125, something
Oh
like
dang,
that.
that's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
but an enemy could go up and destroy it. And
Mm.
she could choose between using TP for the ult or using that shield thing.
Huh. That's
yeah,
pretty
it's
handy.
for Symmetra. I remember she had the moving
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah, and then her shield used to move like Sigma's, but it would do a continuous. You wouldn't get to stop it.
Mm.
But it was also a lot slower than Sigma's.
Yeah. Yeah, they reworked Symmetra completely, Torb completely, Sombra completely. Twice. I don't know who else.
Doomfist, in a way.
Yeah, a little bit.
They swapped.
They
Yes.
reworked Bastion.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Bastion.
Imagine.
They got rid of Hanzo's storm arrows.
Oh yeah,
Or
the
the bouncing
scatter
ones,
arrows.
not
Yeah,
The
storm
scatter arrows. That
I feel
was
like that would be
That shit
more
got me
like
all the time.
effective
It-
than like his storm arrows, honestly.
yeah, I hate the
Yeah.
storm arrows because I originally played Hanzo in his like OG state and I loved him. He was great. Yeah, the scatter arrows in the right situation could one shot a tank, but most of the time they couldn't, and so I didn't
Mhm.
really feel the need to replace that.
Because like I
Mm.
feel like even like with Hanzo like hitting my shots or whatever, I feel like with the storm arrows, I still have to like hit those shots just at like a faster pace than what I would normally do, you know?
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah, because they're
in
even
that like
it,
time frame, it's I feel like I'm like more pressured to like try to
yeah,
hit whatever I can, you know?
because you're not just if it allowed you to rapid fire arrows, that'd be one thing, but they're all reduced damaged,
Yeah.
and so you do have to hit all of the multiples.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think healers are heavily lacking. Who wants to be a healer except for a very small few of the community?
Really cute.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
good.
I like Zen, but he doesn't have the heals that the other supports do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm looking for a particular hero. I've always played Lucio because I've always been like, okay, my passive is healing, so I don't have to really worry about that, except for like boosting it and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, booping them off point, or like shooting at them. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of more like a hero that's like heal or damage first, heal later, which I guess that can be Baptiste, but that's also a lot of
Zen.
micromanaging. I never
Yeah.
played Zen, so it's probably a
I want more healers similar to Ana, like shooting your teammate to heal them.
right. Like that's our
Like
primary fire.
Mm.
Baptiste.
Yeah, that's understandable. I do feel like even with Kiriko like that, the healers are still like kind of lacking in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Kiriko was strong enough. I think
Yeah, I don't think she had
they
like enough like oomph to her character.
they they
Mm-mm.
keep nerfing her invincibility thing because they're saying that the purpose should only be for her to use it when she TPs to a teammate and then like there's someone there that she didn't realize. For like mostly just using it on herself now. And so it's like the shortest time for it
Right.
to be active now.
But I don't like the invincibility is a nice aspect to that, but I think the more important ability to it is the cleansing because it'll get rid of all of the debuffs on you and your
Yeah.
ally, which is what it should be used for. But I feel like because they keep nerfing that ability, they need to buff her healing because her healing
Mhm.
it's like it's good, it's not great though.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty low.
Mm-mm. It feels very slow. Like you can't really like.
Yeah.
It's hard to get into the action when she's just like
Maybe
like
it should
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a little bit like Moira's effect where she like touches you once and then it does healing over time for a few seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should add
probably
that to
because
Kiriko.
I do feel like I have to constantly be healing with her, and I miss out on potential shots I could take with the kunai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like the little like ball she throws or whatever. Too.
The cleansing ball.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
I think it was just. I think the reason why they released Overwatch 2, just the multiplayer, is just for money. I don't think there's any other reason for it except for that.
Yeah, that's why they added
Uh,
Battle Pass.
Yeah,
Got rid
and
of
made
loot
it free.
boxes.
Yeah.
oh, I think I only want to play the campaign. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
know.
like
I was
more
so
hopeful for
excited for
was the
that.
campaign. And then like it was just the multiplayer. I was like, oh, like this is it's just like Overwatch 1. Like we waited all this time,
Mhm. We
just to
waited
play like a
years for
revamp of the
Overwatch
first game.
1.
Overwatch 1.5.
Yeah.
And then they didn't even make it a new application. They literally
Yeah,
just
they
took
just
over
replaced the first
Overwatch's
Overwatch.
spot.
Like
That's
at this
all it
point, I would
is.
have rather play the first Overwatch than Overwatch 2.
I know, and they got rid of it so you can't.
It
Yeah.
was like 3 updates in one thing. That's all it
Mhm.
was. Oh, we got a new map. We got new characters. That's it.
And then like they take away like the features that also made like Overwatch fun, like the loot box system and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Or like
Mhm.
I always felt like satisfaction from like leveling up and stuff all the time. And now like it's just like, oh, battle pass tier or whatever if you unlock it. And it's like, what's
That's
the
Yeah.
point of
oh,
like playing if I can't like level up or anything, you know?
Yeah, you used to be able to get any skin like if you tried.
Yeah,
Now you
now
have
all
to
the skins
pay.
are like overpriced and you have to wait for them in the shop or whatever.
oh boy.
It's just
For
yeah,
like
like Kelly
loot
was saying,
boxes
it's
were
just
way
all a money grab at this point.
like I think that money no money, I'm sorry. Loot boxes I don't really agree with 100%, but it was more rewarding than that fucking battle pack because you didn't know what you were expecting with the loot box. It was kind of a
Yeah.
gamble. But with battle passes, you're just like, oh, I'm just playing for like a fucking spray. Oh, who wants to fucking deal with that? And then you have to grog through that to get a next thing. With the loot boxes, you're like, what? I got a uncommon skin. That's fine.
Yeah,
You know,
or
it's
like you get like the satisfaction of like getting a legendary skin or something,
oh for real, yeah. But
And
now
then
it's just costing money.
even if you get like the duplicates, you still get the currency to then go ahead and buy like an actual skin that you want,
Hmm.
And it's like battle passes can feel good, but they're finite as well. Like
Yeah,
once you finish it, it's done until whatever time they decide
yeah,
is to do a new one.
Hmm. Because people play at a different pace. Like both of you guys already finished the battle pass, so there's no real technically reward based play to keep going off of.
hmm,
Like I have all day to fucking do it and still reward some stuff I want, but it's up in the air depending on some people may buy it automatically, spend $100 for the battle pass, but some just like keep dragging on. And it's
yeah.
just for those little kind of crappy rewards, like a weapon charm or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm disappointed with Overwatch. I'm the only way I'll go back is probably like for a good skin here and there, and just getting it and stop playing again.
Oh, the rank system also. I know you guys don't play ranks, so you guys
Oh
probably don't
yeah,
have
like
the
I was
same
hearing
beef.
like it's like dog shit now or whatever.
But it is so different. So before, obviously, each match would cost a certain level of comp points, and then if you win the match, you are above. If you lose, then you lose that.
Yeah.
Now you don't get to see how many points you get. You only get to have either every 7 matches you get a new placement, or 20 losses you get a new placement. And
That's kind
so
of
after the 7 wins, like each win, it'll pop up which one. It doesn't tell you how many losses you've got though. And then after the 7 wins, you could either stay in the same rank that you're in. So I got gold 2 or gold 1 like 3 times. And then my final one that I got just recently, I ranked down to gold 2 instead of up after the 7 wins. Like there's no rhyme or reason, it feels like.
yeah, I feel like that's pretty stupid compared to like the old comp rank.
Yeah.
Cuz like I feel like you'd be able to like track your progression more with the old one
Yeah, exactly.
instead of
In
just
this one,
randomly
you're
like
just
guessing if you're gonna
blind.
like rank up or not.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz like I feel like with the old one like it actually like was like I said like satisfying to like level up and like grind for like your placement and stuff.
Yeah, like you
Mm.
could see when you're rank low gold, and then you can watch after each match it go up,
Yeah,
and like you'll know when if you win the match that you'll be in the next rank after.
yeah.
Man, screw Overwatch. I'm uninstalling it tonight.
Yeah, like I haven't even like tried the comp on new Overwatch yet, cause like I said, with like all my like settings and stuff being like so off, I
Mhm.
feel like I wouldn't even be able to play comp like the way I did before, and like I feel like I'll just end up like fucking over my ranking if I try it.
It might rank you low, anyways. I know for a fact I'm not a bronze player. It ranked me in bronze, and I had to climb out of that.
Damn. Yeah, see, like
So
I
I
would be
say
like
might as
kind
well
of
just
pissed
play
if I did
ranked.
that. Like, you know.
Hmm. I guess
I'm
it
like
is
that.
annoying though.
I'm like that. Chad face is just like, or don't care. It's just better not to get into certain things. Like if you're really
Mhm.
into a game and it's stressing you out, I think it's time to put it down for a second. I'm starting to get that
Yeah.
way with DMZ or with
Yeah,
just Warzone in
I
general.
feel that.
Mhm.
But games are supposed to be fun. This isn't a job. It feels like a second job. And what's the reward? What's the reward for comp? Golden guns? I got
Yeah.
glitched into getting like 22,000 golden points or something weird like that. So I'm fucking set. I don't need anything more bullshit.
Damn.
And just bragging rights, I guess.
Yeah. Just
But
to show that you did it, you know.
yeah, same with trophies. There's little to no
Sell
reward.
the
It's just,
account.
I guess you can sell it. But yeah.
I guess that's it then.
That is it. How long have we gone through?
It's at a minute and 22, or an
An
hour and
hour.
22 minutes.
Okay, I was I was gonna say. I guess this could be it. We've gone kind of far enough. Why not?
Yeah, I
Little
think so. I think
outro.
that's like how long your guys' stuff is. I don't really know.
Yeah, about.
Like the time frame.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in to this podcast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Moles and Honk couldn't make it this time, so I took Moles'
No.
place.
He's better, anyways.
We have their understudies. We're all we'll see you in the next one. This has been episode 31 of Camp Buddies. We will
Mhm.
see you on the next flippity flip.
Yeah. I don't think I will, but like, yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.